So you might remember I mentioned a film called Stranglehold. I was getting to wonder if I'd imagined it, if it was just one of those things that I thought happened but may not have. But I did a little bit of research, not a lot, just a little, the bare minimum required by Jeff to ascertain whether he's loopy or not. I mean, we all know that I am loopy, but that's not the point. So I remember there was Vernon Wells, who I mentioned. Now, Vernon Wells would be this guy. This guy is Vernon Wells. Now, we probably don't really recognize him like that, but there's been a few films that he's been in that he's quite famous for. But the film I'm talking about at the moment is called Stranglehold. Jerry, Golden Boy Trimble. See, I remember that correctly. I remember bugger all else about a lot of things that went on then because there was a lot of alcohol involved, and sometimes that's not conducive with forming long-term memories. But for some reason, I remember that exchange. I was never really a goo-goo gaga, oh my God, it's a famous person sort of thing, because at one point I did actually sort of have an interaction with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I also got flipped off by Sylvester Stallone once, but that's because I was being an asshole, but that's a different story. This story is about this. They were in the Philippines, they were filming this. Most of the images that I found of this film are all in different titles, so the fact that this actually says Stranglehold in English is, I don't know, weird, great, awesome, whatever. Anyway, this is Jerry Trimble, Golden Boy. He doesn't call himself that anymore. Now when he stars in things, it's Jerry Trimble Jr. I guess he's become a little bit more reserved. He's got 50-odd acting credits to his name. I don't know if American television, one episode, uncredited or unnamed character is necessarily an acting job. It's glorified actor, glorified extra, possibly. I remember when I was in the Marine Corps, this one guy was really, really proud of the fact that he was in a movie called Love Potion No. 9, and he'd make us all watch the whole film for the 3 seconds that you can see his feet. Can't see his face, can't see his body, can't see anything. He'd just go, oh, my feet, my feet, my feet. Anyway, again, off on a tangent. So this guy, Vernon Wells, Australian actor, been in a lot of stuff, been in a lot of weird stuff. He was Circuitry Man. He just randomly shows up in films that we've all seen, and these are two of his most popular characters. The guy in the background with the mohawk, that would be Wes, the maniac, mohawk maniac, and the one in the front is Bennett. Now, Bennett is one of the bad guys from the Bennett is one of the bad guys from the seminal Arnold Schwarzenegger film called Commando, where he carries logs and drives a car with no steering and no brakes down a mountain and doesn't die and kills everyone, everywhere, as far as I can tell. But, it was the 80s. It was a completely different time. So that's the guy in the front with the awesome 80s porn stash. That's Bennett. Anyway, there's literally a short video, just me going, hey, this is what that film was. I might even sit down one day and watch it. It doesn't sound awesome. Out of 10, it scores 4 and a bit, and that might just be people that know the actors or whatever that have actually rated it at all. Anyway, that's all I've got to say about that. If you can't be good and hitting the wrong buttons again. One day I'll work this whole thing out, Luddite me. Maybe I need to make the buttons out of wood and I would press the right ones more frequently. Cheers.